All right, hey guys, we are back with another video about learning Japanese. I feel like I was gonna say I took a few days off, but I didn't really learn any new words. But I've been kind of reviewing old words, and it's been a little bit tough. I'm not gonna lie. Um, just remembering some of those words that I haven't really been that much exposed to, just a little bit. But as you can see here, out of my 1,000 most common words, I have 608 out of 608. And why is that? And that would be because I went through and I hit ignore on words that I felt like I fully knew what they mean and that I've heard them a lot. And, if I hear them, I know what they mean. There were a few words that I was kind of iffy on, and like different forms of the same word, like for example, owari and owaru, which means to finish and to be finished, I think. So I kind of just left them both on there just so that I could keep practicing with that. So right here I have 392 words ignored. So basically I manually went through and took out every word that I knew. So that to me is kind of a weird back 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 end way to sort of track how many words I know. So it's looks pretty cool to me that I know about 400 words. So definitely not enough to be able to speak the language, but having started from scratch and like being here, it feels pretty good. And that's not to say that I only know 400 words. There's like particles and things like that, grammar structures that I kind of know and that I'm aware of. So that's part of speaking the language as well. So part of the thing too is I have to practice more talking with people. While I can say certain things for sure and I know how to put sentences together, the real test is being able to talk to someone. And I think what's even harder than talking to someone is being able to listen, because they're going to throw in words that I don't know. And talking is hard enough because I have to sort of work around words that I don't know and sort of just put the sentence together in a different way. But listening is going to be the hard part. So, I was kind of trying to, now that I finished this 1,000 words, I've been reviewing it, so that's fine. But I kind of want to still keep learning more. And so, what I've been doing is I do have this kanji one that I've done a few times. So, that one's pretty good. I've also gone into this JLPT N5 because I feel like if I have the N5, then I have the standard words that I'm kind of supposed to know for the standardized test. Not that I have to take it or anything, but I kind of started looking in here. And the thing with this is like, yes, it does have words, and I don't even remember. Yeah, I probably knew a lot of these words, and actually like bright akarui was a word that I knew, but it's not on the other list. So I probably know a few more than 400, let's just say, right? Um, but the thing with this, the way this is organized, is that it shows you the just 25 words and then 25 kanji. So I was looking through this and I think I was able to get some of these kanji like absorbed into my brain, which was actually pretty good. I'm not mad at this at all. But I honestly like the other kanji one a little bit better. Of course, my goal with this is for the JLPT5, and this is the 1,000 most common kanji. But I do like this one better because it shows you the kanji first. Like I don't know why I think that's better, and it only does 10 at a time. The other one does 25 at a time for some reason, and I just don't doesn't feel as good because it just doesn't neatly wrap up the way the 10 word, like a multiple of 10 would wrap up. I feel like maybe that's a little bit of a limitation of the website slash app. So I think I don't know, I'm still like iffy as to how I want to proceed with learning, not even necessarily new words, but learning more kanji and learning more in line with the JLPT stuff. So I'm still figuring that out. I had another course here. I'm not really sure if it got added, but I can find it. Huh? Japanese learning to speak Japanese phrases. What is maybe I think it was this one maybe. But it was going by phrases because I think it's good to know certain phrases because there's a lot of phrases that you like whatever, thank you very much, good morning, things like that. However, I think as a start, I don't like to learn phrases because I don't want to learn a phrase and not know the word, what they mean. So, perfect example here, like konnichiwa. I think we all know konnichiwa just means hello, but it's a very strange thing because konnichiwa is really only used as an afternoon thing. So you go from ohayo gozaimasu, good morning, to konnichiwa, to konbanwa, good evening, and yeah, those are the three basically. So you don't really use this as hello. It's really a good afternoon. It's like really a good afternoon. But like having learned other words, konnichiwa. Uh, for example, this week is konshu, right? Or this year is kotoshi. So just looking at this, kon means like this day, and nichi means day. So literally, what you're saying is it's this day, or for this day, or something like that, and that means hello. You're basically acknowledging the day to somebody, like sort of like saying this is the first time I see you today, or something like that. So or in the afternoon, or whatever it is. So that's how you say hello in Japanese. So yeah, I think in terms of like motivation, I am motivated to do the phrase one. I think they actually started this like a long time ago. So let's just kind of go through konnichiwa, hello. Sumimasen is it's more of an excuse me, but like it's sort of an all-encompassing. From what I've heard it being said, it's like a sorry to bother you. Excuse me, I'm sorry. You can say it as sorry. Or excuse me, like somebody doesn't see that you're trying to pass them. Excuse me, or like excuse me, how are you today? Or excuse me, where's the library? Whatever. Like a way to interrupt without being rude. Ohio gozaimasu, uh, means good morning. Ogenki desu ka? Are you energetic today? Are you feeling good today? How are you? And then odai. Oh, hold on. Take care of yourself. Get well soon. God bless you. Odaijini. Odaijini. I've never heard that. It kind of sounds like daijobu. Daiji. Daijobu means are you feeling well? Like power, like if you have like strength, power for the day or something like that. So this kind of daijini, feel better. Take care of yourself. Get well soon. God bless you. Bless you. So take care of yourself is the meaning that I want it to be. I don't really. I have to hear it more in context to really understand what it means. But all right, so since I kind of already did those, let's kind of just go into the next. And let me make sure the audio is on because I'd be turning the audio off sometimes. Okay, so it looks like it's on. So let me just go to level 2 and do these phrases. I think I'm happy with learning some phrases now with the amount of stuff that I know. And of course, there's going to be stuff that I already know. So let's hop into it. Maybe I'll do 10, I guess. And I'm not hearing this. Maybe it doesn't have sound. So arigato, thank you, or arigato gozaimasu. I usually hear more gozaimasu than just plain arigato. So arigato gozaimasu, thank you very much. Gomen, I'm sorry. Gomen, yeah, I'm sorry. So usually hear gomenasai or just gomen. Uh, gomenasai just adds more politeness to it. It doesn't necessarily mean this very much, like I'm sorry very much or anything. So arigato. I guess there's no sound in this. I'm not entirely sure, like, because there's so many different versions of like arigato, arigato gozaimasu, gozaimasu. I've heard people say ari gozaimasu or domo arigato. I don't really necessarily know what is the proper situation for each, but I definitely know that I usually always say arigato gozaimasu, and I probably overdo it every time. So I think in a slightly more casual setting, just say arigato, or I'm not entirely sure. I'm sorry, go man. Okay, itadakimasu means thank you for the food, or like blessings for the food, or grace basically. Arigato, thank you. Expressions of gratitude, itadakimasu. I think itadakimasu also means thank you, because I've heard people say it like out of the context of food, and I'm not even entirely sure what it means. I will go and come back. So this is actually gold right here to have a phrase like this, because I hear this all the time, but I don't necessarily say it because when am I going and coming back? So itekimasu. But it's a golden phrase to have because it's something that's really used. Itadakimasu. Itekimasu. So itekimasu. Kimasu means to come. Ite sort of means to go, so it's almost like saying go and come. Ite. So iku means to go, and ite is like you're. I think it's you're telling someone to go. So itekimasu is like you're saying I'm going and coming back. Oh, geez. See what happens when you don't pay attention. Sorry to trouble you would be more of a sumimasen, and there's another word shitsureshimasu, which is like sorry to bother you, which you literally say when you're leaving or when you hang up on the phone. Sorry to bother you. Arigato, thank you. Tadakimasu. So this has no sound. I'm sorry. Itekimasu. Have a good day. Take care. See you. Iterashai. Iterashai. So itekimasu when you're leaving. Iterashai when somebody else is leaving for the day, going to work for the day. Itekimasu. I will go and come back. Go men. I'm sorry. Iterashai. Iterashai. So you don't say that at the end of the day. You say that at the beginning of the day. So like if you're like you usually don't say sayonara, even though that means bye at the end of the day, like at the end of the workday. But you can't really use iterashai. There is a word you can use. Let's see if it comes up in the next one. Iterashai. So that word is otsukare sama desu. Otsukare sama desu. You look tired. All right, set a goal. Help you stick to it. Um, since I do think I want to get through this, I'm gonna go with regular Joe. Seems a little high, but yeah, why not? Uh, okay. Let me just go back and double check. Oh, it's 100, 180. Okay, so that's actually pretty diesel. So I'll stick with that. Uh, yeah. So let's just keep going to level 3 and just start level 3. I'll review it on my own just to keep this video a little bit shoulder. Tadaima means I am home. I've heard it more as like I'm back because like I'll hear it like the supermarket has like an announcement system thingy, and they always play something like the I don't even know what it is, but I assume it's like the weekly deals or whatever. But I always hear them say Tadaima at the beginning of that, so it's like I'm back or it's me. Okairi, okairi. Okay, so that means to go home. So usually I hear kairu, which is like the generic form, the infinitive form. So okairi means I am going to return. Eh? No, I guess you can say that to somebody if it's welcome. I am home. tadaima. In this case, it's tadaima. Okairi. See you later. Ja mata. Ja mata. Usually I hear jane. Or I hear mata on its own. Or mad. I think I hear mada. There's so many words that sound like mada or matsu, mate. It's hard to keep them in organized in my mind. So ja mata. Okairi. See you later is, wait, what? Itterashai? It's ja. Sorry, I didn't absorb that one into my mind correctly. Tadaima, I'm home. Okay. Otsukare sama. So this is the one. Otsukare sama. Thank you for the hard work. It literally means, or I guess it also means you look tired, but it's also used as like at the end of the workday, is like, oh, see you, I'm out of here. Tadaima. This is from my experience, what I've learned, my personal experience, I guess. I don't really know, anecdotal experience. That's what it feels like it means. Thank you for the hard work. Otsukare sama. Okairi. Ja mate. See you later. Otsukare sama. Thank you for the hard work. And irashai. 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 So I usually hear irashaimasen, so I guess that's a more polite welcome very much, or like welcome very politely. You're very welcome. You're super welcome. Garesama, thank you for the hard work. Welcome. Irashai. And there's this, one of the supermarkets I go to has this speaker. It displays irashai, irashai, irashaimasen. It's hilarious. That's not a way to remember it. I don't know what is. Irashai, welcome. There's different ways to say welcome, apparently. The other one is yokoso. All right, so let's back out of this and then just go to the next. I know it looks like it's not completed, but they just want me to review it so that it gets the full completion. So let's just learn these ones. Okay, this one has sound apparently. Dozo. So dozo is more, it says please, but it's like let's say you walk to the door and somebody also is trying to cross the door, you can say dozo, so that, like, please go first. Or like, I think, I'm not entirely sure if I'm using it correctly, but like when I put money down on the counter, and sometimes I'm like digging for coins or whatever, when I'm done, I'll say dozo, like please, I'm done, or please take it. So it's not really like a please, like, can you do this for me, please? There's other ways to say that. Domo. So domo. Where's there? Domo. Oh, the female version. Domo is just like, I guess it means thanks, but you can say domo arigato, which is like a bigger thank you. Dozo, please. Dozo. Domo. Or like, please start. Like if somebody brings you your food and like the other person's still waiting for food, you can say, oh, dozo. So domo. Domo. Moshi moshi. Hello on this. That has another meaning, but I forgot exactly what it means. Domo. Oh Lord, this thing is loud. Hopefully it's not too loud for you guys. Moshi moshi.
どうぞ、どう
Please
ぞ。
have a wonderful day. Have a nice day. Yoi yoichi ni chio. Chio. Yoichi ni chio. Yoichi nichio. Okay. Yoi means good. Nichi, this last part, is the day. And O is just like a particle, I guess. Yoi nichio. Yoichi nichio. Yo ichi nichi. Oh, ichi means one. Yoichi nichi. Wow. Yoichi nichi. Okay. I've never heard that one before. That's the first one to not have sound. What? Yo Ichinichi. Oh, Yo Ichinichi.
どうぞ、
The,
どうぞ。
the thing sometimes with Memorize is, I guess this is a user made course, and it doesn't have all the sound. Yo Ichinichi.
どうも、
Domo. Domo means thank you.
どうも、
Colloquial shortening. God damn, that's loud. Okay. Yo Ichinichi. Have a wonderful day. Moshi Moshi. Hello on the phone. Long time no see. Oh, this one I've heard before. Ohi Sashi Buri Des. Ohi Sashi Buri Des. Okay, so that's a good one. I just wish it would have the pronunciation because I know I'm not saying it perfectly there. Ohi Sashi Buri Des. Long time no see. I guess I could just go into Google Translate or something and get this pronunciation from there. Not that that's the best way. Ohi Sashi Buri Des. Long time no see. Okay, so this little course here has some good phrases. Am I gonna stick to it? I'm not entirely sure because of the lack of audio. Maybe I'll try to find an alternative to this one. But there's some good phrases here, and I think there's a lot of like Japanese. Maybe it's the same with English, but there's a lot of phrases that you just say or that you're like supposed to say. Um, like otsukare sama, you kind of have to say that when you leave. You can't just leave. It's like a weird culture of like you can't just leave from work. You have to say you're leaving, and people have to know. That's why itadakimasu exists because it's like you're leaving, but you're coming back. So it's like I'm gonna go get something, basically. Um, and yeah, that's kind of like assumed that you would do that. You can't just like leave and come back. You have to say you're good. Like I would do that at my old job like all the time. I was just like leave and be like, oh, it's lunchtime, I'm leaving. So all right, let me end it there. And this one is definitely interesting, but I just wish it had sound. So you can see here it's created by Selka. Not even entirely sure if I could like message Selka and say like, hey, can you add the sound thing? Oh, courses, okay. Cool. All right, let me end it there. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.